Cactus Bob here. Why am I surrounded by water heaters? Well, this is a little video about storing a used water heater. Over the weekend, I had a water heater in my house here develop a leak. And I thought, well, no problem. A couple of years ago, I was given a very new water heater, electric. It just needed elements. So I very carefully drained it, dried it. I had to store it outside, so I put little caps on the top, and I took very good care to make sure everything was well dried out. So over the weekend, I says, no problem, we'll fix the water heater. So I went to install the used one. And I left out a very important step when you're storing a used electric water heater. First of all, I had to put elements in it. So I went to get the elements out. And first I used my element wrench, and that wouldn't take the elements out. And then I got out the breaker bar and socket and extension pipe, and that wouldn't get them out. And then I broke out the torches. And other than setting the insulation on the water heater on fire, I didn't do much of anything. So I thought about it for a while, and I realized the mistake I made. And I was forced to buy a new water heater, even though, as you can see, there's one there, and one here, and I got 3 of them around me. The elements. The way the element is set up, I don't know if you can see that or not in the sun, but the gasket is on the outside of the element. That means that the threads are encased in water most of the time when the unit's running. Well, if you take the water away and you don't take the element out, it's going to rust itself right to the tank. And I mean to the point where even a torch can't get it out, unless you want to just completely destroy the water heater. So even though I took very good care of keeping this water heater safe and drying it out and doing everything I could, in the end, I wasted my time. So, very simple. If you're buying a used water heater, ask the person how long it's been sitting with no water in it. And bring your element wrench. And if the elements don't come out, don't even bother. Because sooner or later, you're going to have to replace them. And if you can't replace them, why even waste your time? And if you do have a water heater sitting somewhere, I suggest you try it now and see if you can get the elements out. But if you can, the right thing to do is to take the element out and store it on top of the water heater or whatever, and take the threads that are inside the tank and lubricate them with some grease and just leave the element out until you're ready to use it. And then you'll be sure that you'll actually have something when you go to use it instead of just, spinning your wheels. So now I've got a new water heater, brand new, isn't that pretty? And a new pan too. By the way, don't buy these aluminum pans. I don't know if you can see it or not, but this water heater has a water alarm that I put in there years ago, and that water alarm alerted me as soon as I had a little bit of dampness in my pan. But even though I had dampness in my pan and I was very careful, and it was only leaking for about 12 hours, I still have a hole, right here, a hole in my pan. Let me see. Oh, you guys can't see it. But it's there. I have a hole in my pan. So we put a plastic pan in and a new water heater, and we're all set. So, any of you guys that have an extra water heater, you may be surprised to find out you don't actually have anything. So that's my story for the day, and I hope it helps somebody. I wished I had seen a video like this before I wasted my time with this thing. Alrighty, you guys take care. Have a good day.